Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, hope y'all enjoying that right there. We got the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. Man, what a wonderful song. I love that song. I have so much to thank God for, and I thank God for each one of you today, and we're certainly praying for all of you. And, of course, so many folks have been affected by the storm, but know that God is still good. And today we thank God for you. Let me tell you, the Bible says to be still and know that He is God.
Yes, sir.
We live in a day, everybody, man, is just moving so fast, trying to figure stuff out themselves. And stillness sometimes looks like we're being lazy, we're not doing anything. But I think this is the season where God is telling many people to be still. And I think there's a few reasons why. One is because you're going to wreak havoc on your own life, trying to get ahead of God. You're constantly moving, trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure out what God has already worked out. If you can just get to a point where you stop trying to manipulate the outcome and trust God and say, God, I'm not going to mess my life up trying to manipulate how this thing's going to turn out, but I'm going to trust you. And I'm going to learn how to be still because you've been so good over my life. If you did it before, you can do it again. So being still says, God, I'm not going to wreak havoc on my life, but I'm going to trust you. The other thing I think is important to understand is that you can hear God when you're still. The reason why some people never hear from God because you're always moving so fast. Maybe this time, maybe this storm showed you that it was time to slow down. Spend no time with God so you can hear what He wants to say and not be influenced by what everybody else is saying. And God, speak to my heart that I can hear what my next move is going to be. But here's the big thing, Ricky. Maybe somebody needs to heal. But the reason why you can't heal is because you're always running from one thing to the next, the next, the next. All the pain and trauma and experiences you've had, you can't live your life reacting to that pain. You've got to get to a point where you learn how to be still. You know, when somebody breaks their arm, Ricky, they go to the doctor puts it in a cast, the doctor puts a sling on it. You know what the doctor's really saying? In order for this to heal, we got to keep it still.
Yes, sir.
Maybe somebody can hear me right now. God is saying that you're going to heal from what happened to you in your past. This is the season you got to learn to be still.
Man, I personally needed that word this morning, Bishop Walker. I really appreciate you jumping on with us every single. Bishop Walker, let everybody know how you can be reached and how they can follow you and how they can get your books.
Hey, man, listen, I want y'all to do this. I want you to go and check us out on Mount Zion Nashville on YouTube. That's Mount Zion Nashville on YouTube. You can follow me at Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. And to get my books and latest book, I've got a great book out there. We'll talk about it later on about purpose. Go to josephwalker3.org. It's called Pursuit of Purpose, Piece by Piece. It'll bless you.
There it is. All right, y'all, the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, love you, Bishop.
Love you too, Ricky.
Yes, sir. All right, hey, I got Bishop Paul Morton, coincidentally, right here. Yes, sir. His yoke is easy, but his burdens are light. You know I had to go old school this morning. I can't help myself. Let's go, y'all. Oh, yes, sir, this morning I call you awesome. I call you holy. I call you all that. Nothing but trucking, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that this morning. Oh, my God. I call you faithful. All right, y'all. I got your front page right here.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, January 26th. Here's what's going on in the news. A brutal winter storm is leaving a deadly trail across the country. At least 13 people have died in 5 states, including 5 people found outside in New York City. Tennessee, Arkansas, Kansas, Michigan, and Texas are also reporting storm-related deaths. In Frisco, Texas, police are investigating a sledding accident that killed a teenage girl and critically injured another. Officers say a 16-year-old boy was driving a Jeep, pulling the girls on a sled that hit a curb then slammed into a tree. Emergency rooms are seeing a spike in cold-related injuries from slips and falls to snowblower accidents. Cardiologists are warning Rickey that shoveling heavy snow can strain the heart as much as a stress test, especially for people with heart disease or high blood pressure. Bottom line, winter fun can turn dangerous fast. Experts say slow it down, skip risky activities, and know your limits. In other news, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is calling for ICE to leave the state after a federal agent shot and killed 37-year-old Alex Preddy over the weekend. Preddy was an ICU nurse and a U.S. citizen. Police Chief Brian O'Hara says people have reached a breaking point.
This is the third shooting now in less than 3 weeks. The Minneapolis Police Department went the entire year last year recovering about 900 guns from the street, arresting hundreds and hundreds of violent offenders, and we didn't shoot anyone.
Border Patrol says the agents involved are not on administrative leave. However, they have been moved out of the Minneapolis area. New York Governor Kathy Hochul is now calling for the removal of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem.
Kristi Noem has forfeited her right to lead, and I'm calling on her to resign as Secretary of Homeland Security, or Donald Trump to do the right thing and just fire her. And if not, she must be removed or impeached. Their cruelty, these incidences, what is going on and unfolding in the streets of America today, shocks the conscience of every human being with a heart.
Former President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama released a statement calling Preddy's death a wake-up call and warning that the country's core values are being tested. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Done a great job. Third down here over the middle. Cooper Kupp is in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl 60 is set. Let's start with the first game. New England Patriots beat the Denver Broncos 10-7. I'm going to tell y'all something. The Broncos should have kicked that field goal in the first drive. That was easy chip shot. That was 3 points. It turned out to be very, very important because it would have been 10-10.
They should have checked the weather.
Yeah, come on, dog. It was night and day. It was night and day, man. But when it started snowing, I got excited. I love seeing them games in the snow like that. Ooh. Patriots got the job done. Rams, Seahawks. That game right there was another barn burner, man. Seahawks got it done 31-27. Shout out to quarterback Sam Darnold. And listen, y'all can keep doubting me if you want to. 346 yards in passing, 3 touchdowns. Here's what he had to say after the game.
I take it one day at a time. That's it. One day at a time, every single day. And like I said, to be able to do it with these guys out here, this locker room, it's a special group, and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Appreciate it, Sam. Well done. Congrats.
Thanks, son.
So we got New England Seahawks in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. I tell you what, Sam Darnold has earned the respect of all his haters, all the naysayers. So we're going to see what happens, man. I can't wait to talk about this and break it down a little bit more in the near future. We got a couple of weeks before the Super Bowl. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T. Y'all, from the mic to the Ivy Leagues, Nas is making history at Harvard. And I got the details up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Nas and Harvard University have teamed up and are now accepting applications for the Nasir Jones Hip Hop Fellowship for 2026-27 academic year. Now, this announcement was shared by Nas on Instagram alongside details about the fellowship's mission at the W.E. Du Bois Research Institute. The program provides a supportive environment for the intellectual and artistic community, advancing research and creativity in African American studies and across the African diaspora. Oh, okay. The fellowship covers such areas as art history, Afro-Latin American studies, design, education, hip-hop, and creative writing. Now, applicants must submit references, a CV, a project proposal, and a writing sample with the deadline is this Friday on January 30th, 2026. 2026. So congratulations go out to Nas. That is awesome at Harvard University. That's what's up. All right, y'all, moving on. A$AP Rocky took almost 8 years to drop his long-anticipated album, Don't Be Dumb, but it finally landed at #1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart, and Rihanna could not be happier. Man, Riri took to Twitter to share her excitement about her boo getting the #1 spot, and she said, just me here, just letting y'all know that my baby daddy got the #1 album. Don't Be Dumb. But along with the success of his new album, he's also been going viral for his recent discussions about Drake. He said there's no real smoke, y'all, between him and Drake, but things went wrong over females, and here's what he had to say.
This thing between us, it's not real smoke, but I just don't with him. Like, right. You know what I mean? We was once friends. I feel like it's over females. I feel like he wasn't happy, and he expressed that. And I think at some certain point when everybody getting older, and it's just like you're supposed to be moving on, for you to still be picking at a female and all that, that's soft to me. I didn't put out an album. I didn't put out music for me to really say something back, you know? And I finally did say something back to a few people, you know, not just, it ain't just about one person. I'm talking to whoever feel like I'm talking to him, you know? And I do think that it's petty, and it's like I said, it's enough money, it's enough women, it's enough fame, spotlights to go around.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so do I. And this comes after A$AP Rocky took shots at Drake in his new song on his new album, Don't Be Dumb. All right, last but not least, 50 Cent is developing another series, and this one is a new true crime series for A&E. The title of this series is Gang Wars. Now, it's a raw, unfiltered true crime series that looks into America's most infamous gang rivals, and it'll expose street battles, betrayals of power, and plays that built the modern criminal world. Now, although gang rivalries they plan to feature, they don't want it to be revealed. There are too many to choose from. So the release date has not been announced yet, but this is going to be good. I just don't know how gangs are going to like this or appreciate this, but we will see. And it is a lot to choose from. So we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got What in the hell? We got Rock T with the Joker today.
That black silk Folgers.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. What up, Rock?
What up, Mike?
All right, come on with it this morning.
Why are chickens funny?
Why are chickens funny?
Oh, God.
Because!
That's funny.
Because!
That's funny.
Come on, Brat.
I think, bro, you need to lighten up.
Chickens are funny
because. Because. Yeah. Gary.
That is the stupidest. I wish I could say the words I want to say. That is ridiculous, because I don't even believe you. Now, I know you agree with something.
Come on,
that
Gary,
is ridiculous.
I would say something about
say
the
it for me,
eggs
Gary.
cracking up. Or
Yes,
something.
or something. Because that is just stupid.
Yeah, that.
Hey,
you
Brat,
did
go
it.
ahead. Hey, Brat,
Yeah,
why
Brat.
are chickens funny? Say it, Brat. Why are chickens
No,
funny?
I can't.
Come on, Brat.
Brat.
No, I'm not
Al
doing it.
Freezer.
I mean, it was silly.
Go ahead,
On a
Rick.
cold
Tell
day
him, dog.
like this here, you saying something stupid like that.
Hey, Rick. Why are chickens funny, Rick?
Because.
Super Dave, thank you.
Oh man, hey Rock, I'm gonna give you a D- on that one. That was good.
Come on, dog.
That was good.
Really?
Gary, what you got coming up?
Coming up next, I have the word of the week, y'all. I got the word of the week coming up because I got it. Next, we're just about the morning show.
It gets worse, huh?
Oh,
Wow, Jesus.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T.
BICTH.
Job. J-O-B.
ELGSES. Eagle! It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
Come on now. Hey, listen, it is time to expand expand your vocabulary with the word of the week, and Gary's going to provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. All right, Gary, we happy to have you this morning, and what word will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Well, Ricky, this week's word is an easy word. I mean, I thank God y'all doing the right thing the first of the year, giving me these nice words that I could pronounce.
And you're thanking God giving you, having your mind right so you can pronounce these words.
Yes.
I think you're getting smarter.
Yeah, because I had to study over the holiday.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
The buzz hater. But anyway, this week's word, y'all, is fastidiousness.
You said that. That's right. No, he got it.
Wait a minute.
No, you said that.
And what is it, Gary?
Fastidiousness.
Fastidiousness.
Wow, Ricky.
Fastidiousness.
Isn't that it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it on the first try.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I'm telling you, Gary, these repetitions, you're getting smarter.
Yes, thank you.
What you tell him, Kay?
That IQ is approaching, I mean, you're at least up to about 86 now.
Really?
Yeah. That's good, right, Alfred?
No.
Hey.
No.
But look, that is the first time that you got it right in a long time.
Yep.
And have you ever used that word or know anything about fastidiousness?
No. I ain't never used it, but I'm going to use it today.
Yes, you did. You took a girl to the prom when you were 16. But anyway, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Maybe I got the definition wrong. What is the definition?
God.
The definition. The definition
we should make up one for that.
Is the quality of paying excessive attention to detail, being meticulous, hard to please, or fussy.
And that's fastidiousness.
That's fastidious.
What's slow tediousness?
Probably the opposite, I would say.
Yes.
Or no tediousness.
That's me.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Awful.
So,
go ahead. Go ahead and use it in a sentence, Gary.
Thank you. My daily fashion choices display a level of fastidiousness that more times than not results in horrible combinations of expensive designer pieces that would have been better left at the store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What the hell? What does that say?
Oh, you did good this morning, Gary. Hey, y'all heard it. The word of the week is fastidiousness. We appreciate that, Gary. And
thank you.
Man, everybody make sure that y'all can add that to a conversation this week. And Gary, we appreciate you. Big round of applause for you.
You're
more
welcome.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful cold day in America. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, a lot of celebrities, y'all, are complaining and experiencing all this cold and ice. And some people are just speaking out. But one celebrity in particular is speaking out and a little upset about the weather is Miss Tamar Braxton. I don't know if y'all heard the latest, but Tamar is speaking out. They're saying, honey, that she had the internet hollering, honey, after she revealed, y'all, that she dropped a smooth $400, y'all, at a local grocery store preparing to be snowed in Atlanta only, y'all, for not a flake to fall, she said. Now, they say Tamar joked that, honey, she was ready, baby, honey, for doomsday. Cabinet stocked, her refrigerator was full. She's a single mother. She kicked in a single mother instincts activated just for the weather to switch up, honey, and play in her face. She said, quote, I'm going to take all this back, honey. They lied, honey. She said, honestly, relatable. She said, because why they hyped the storm, have everybody panic buying bread, milk, and snacks just for us to be sitting at home with a full cart, honey, receipt and clear roads, honey. She said, as a single mom, they say Tamar wasn't planning about being prepared, but the weather report, y'all, definitely, honey, owed her an apology. Now, they say Atlanta weather stays undefeated when it comes to mixed signals. And people are saying, honey, the weather's not as bad as people was preparing and getting ready. People was running all over the place, buying up, closing down the stores and stuff, and nothing happened. Did y'all do that?
What? But
Snow is expected today, this morning. It's going to roll in.
Well, Tamar said in Atlanta, baby, they had her, baby, shutting down the stores and stuff, buying all the food out the store and stuff, and now the flake fell, honey. So she said they owe her an apology.
I had a lot of ice, so it was a lot of ice.
Yeah, I did.
Give it time. It's coming.
It was a whole lot of ice. My patio you couldn't even walk on it. You slid all the way down.
Well,
I went in,
icicles hanging from the balcony. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have no ice. I went and sprinkled some smoked paprika all over my driveway, so I'm straight.
What you do?
Made it hot.
Right.
I must live in a rich neighborhood, baby, where the icicles and stuff go, honey. Cause she said
you ain't get nothing, Gary?
No.
You ain't been to the grocery store? What are you going to cook? What if you get snowed in? What are you going to eat, Gary? Because you don't cook.
I had some turkey and cheese, some sliced turkey, honey, and some cheese and bread. I'm like, y'all be running to the store buying up all that stuff, honey. You know that don't really happen like they say it's going to happen.
Yes, it do.
Well, honey, it didn't happen in my neighborhood.
My power went out twice yesterday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey,
but it
I
came
still
back
got
on.
power.
Yeah.
I wish the hell I would have gone.
Yeah, meteorologists say it's going to come today.
But Jesus said it was going to come. They talking about it was going to come the other day, and it ain't came yet. So, honey, I ain't worried about that. I'm eating my turkey and cheese sandwich, honey, and my cereal and milk. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. Tracy.
You done made Tony Tiger gay Siri. Instead of cereal, it's Siri, my Siri.
You got to pronounce the S.
Hey, Rob, he got regular cornflakes, but they sweet.
Not Tony.
Tricks, Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms. Milk and cookies.
No, honey, I got Tonisha Tiger. How about that? Moving on, another celebrity news, y'all. Tracy Morgan, baby, he went, oh my God, he went off on a friend, a childhood friend. They said, honey, he went viral for a moment that left, honey, people just, they were divided. They couldn't understand it. Now, they're saying that the comedian actor was, honey, signing autographs when he was approached, y'all. This is a sad story, especially in the winter, by a man, y'all, who identified himself as a childhood friend. Now, they're saying that the interaction was captured, honey, on video and is now circulating online quickly, honey. I mean, they said at first the man greeted Tracy, y'all, and appeared to ask for money, but Tracy's reaction, y'all, was immediate and loud. And here's how that went.
Don't talk to me like I owe you something.
I didn't say that. Hey, boy, can I get something, please?
No. Talk that shit to me when I was younger. When we was younger.
Yeah, but
I think I forgot.
I'm homeless, boy.
So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that.
He didn't say nothing wrong. He didn't say nothing wrong. First of all, if you ever ask somebody for anything, you don't ask people for something in front of other people, because that is not called asking for something. That's called putting someone on the spot. Mm-hmm. And I don't like it, and I can't stand stuff like that. You see me in a crowd, and then you're gonna ask me something to eat in front of everybody. You pull people to the side, or get this assistant, put them to the side. Say, hey, this Mike, we grew up together. Can you holler at me, man? Hey, I'm hungry. You do stuff like that in private, because what you do is, if you obligate him to do that for anybody else standing around to feel like they want something and need something, and put him in a bad position, and that's not right. Lord. And I see exactly why he said it. That's why he got mad. That's why he said it like that.
But Tracy, he said he was reminded the man, honey, had mistreated him in the past. He said, but he used to mistreat him when he was a struggling comedian. He said, quote, I remember what you said to me. Tracy told him, referring to the childhood. He said he made it clear, y'all, that he felt no obligation to help. And the man told Tracy, but Tracy, you're worth over $200 million. And
I'm have nothing to do with anything.
Don't do that. That don't matter. It
don't have nothing to do with anything.
It don't.
Yeah, you don't.
He's not obligated to do nothing.
Right. And then you don't confront people like that. Even if somebody want whatever you want, you don't ask in front of other people. You pull people to the side.
In front of people thinking that was going to persuade him to say yes.
Absolutely.
And that's what's wrong about it.
Yeah, and it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It was a way to do that. He probably would have bought him something to eat had he done it the right way. Mm-hmm. That ain't Tracy Morgan's fault.
He said it wasn't his fault either. Bless his spirit, Jesus. Just ask for $1.
And then here come the internet running with it. Gonna take that and run with it without playing the whole clip. Now I see exactly why. I knew it was something to it. I'm glad you played that clip, because I was wondering. I saw it all over the internet, and I was like, no, something don't sound right. I know Tracy Morgan, and that does not sound right. And there you go.
Well, we're just going to be in prayer for all parties, and hopefully in prayer that they get back together as friends as they were childhood. All right, the Kahlua today is one of my favorite Kahlua. My Kahlua today is Matador.
What, they going to go outside and play in the sandbox?
Yeah, it's going to play in the sandbox and kumbaya, honey. The Kahlua today is Matador. On the high end, you say Matador, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Red, like that pepper Rick you poured on your driveway.
Hey, Rick, you act like you don't know your folk, man. Hey, man, let us get $100 for our kid football camp, Rick. Let us get $100 for the feed. You don't want to feed the kid Capri Sun for the football camp, Rick? No. Hell no. Hell no. Since you want to ask in front of everybody like that, hell no. Now what? Yeah, whatever. Y'all get on Gary with the C. All right, so Rickey Smiley morning show. I got to wake up call. Get them at 8669 on wake up call. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go with be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive.
Come on.
Rickey Smiley morning show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, this is Sarah Watkins calling for Athens, Georgia. Yes, I was snowed in. But yes, I want to wake up my daughter, my grandkids, and my family, my friends. Wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Quisa calling all the way from Ocala. I want to do a wake-up call to my sister, Anisha. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Happy belated birthday.
Good morning. This is Annette from Holly Springs, Mississippi, by way of Memphis, Tennessee. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up. If you listening on your radio, it's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. In Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Appreciate it, Brat.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson has 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What up, Rick? Good morning, everybody. Good to be with you this freezing cold Monday. I think everywhere in the country. But no, man, I'm really glad to be with you, even though I am not happy to be yet again talking about somebody being shot and killed in Minneapolis. Man, it is really, really difficult. I had a conversation with a really dear friend, Rick, who I've known for a long time, who's an activist, who is native of Minneapolis and has been on the ground. And one of the things she said to me, and this is a quote, I don't think people understand the level it's escalated to. For anyone who is not white in the Twin Cities, including myself, if you leave the house, you do so knowing you may be stopped by ICE and asked to prove your citizenship, and that failure to do so will result in you being detained, and at the very least, and it won't matter, it won't make the news, it won't move the needle, there will be no recourse if no one films it or is tracking your location. It could be a while before anybody figures it out, and you might be flown somewhere out of state or released hours later outside the federal building with no coat. Any level of support is met with ICE agents filming you and telling you now you're a domestic terrorist. And for those of us that are watching, we realize how insane this is, but I don't know if we're clear about what it means to be on the ground. And they're framing this as a bunch of liberal hippies in Minneapolis who are fighting the system. And this really isn't that. I mean, this is people who are sparked by lawlessness, inhumane, disrespectful, un-American treatment of citizens and non-citizens, and a general distaste of bullies coming into communities with literally Nazi tactics and blanket immunity. And then it's being painted as if Minnesotans are pro-illegal immigrants when it's not really the full story. And so narrative by this administration is what they do, I think, better than anybody else. In the minutes after this shooting, the Trump administration's initial narrative strongly framed the incident as one in which federal agents acted in self-defense against an armed threat. Officials, including Homeland Security leadership, insisted the victim Alex Pretty, assaulted officers and posed danger. But y'all, the video from multiple angles, shared across social platforms, verified by media outlets, tells a whole different story. Pretty was filming, holding only a phone, even though he had a weapon on his hip, and even helping a woman before he's pepper sprayed, tackled, beat, and then shot. Never having a weapon out. The gap between their narrative, which they do regularly, and what's really happening, that's influencing perception, whether we realize it or not, because there's some folks that literally just want to hear whatever this administration has to say. And so this is really about just a total dismantling of the law through false storytelling. I mean, we heard a top administration official label Pretty as a domestic terrorist before any investigation started. J.D. Vance blamed protesters, and they started to create this narrative around local officials engineering chaos. And then on the flip side, you hear political leaders to Pretty's own family rejecting those portrayals. And then you start seeing pictures and images of who this man really was as a nurse taking care of veterans. And so this narrative comes out way before the truth can. And so the truth is trying to catch up to the lie, which creates a more dangerous situation, and one where some people just disconnect because they just don't have faith anymore, which erodes really good people engaging in this in a way that helps create shift and change. And so, Rick, this is, I think, the work that you do, the work that others that have platforms do, the work that I see Roland Martin doing on a daily basis, those men and women on the ground who are telling stories in real time, it's more important than ever before, because the narrative machine of this administration is actually their greatest weapon. Their greatest weapon is being able to lie so quickly and so profoundly and with so much confidence right from the start that even good people are confused about what the truth is, because they don't get it until hours and days after the lies. And so we've got to be vigilant in how we respond to this narrative machine that this administration is using, because beyond all this other stuff that they're doing, the way that they're able to do it is by leveraging a narrative machine, a storytelling machine that is so fast and so wrong that half the time we don't know what the truth is, and sometimes never fully know what the truth is. So we have got to remain vigilant in us not sharing false information, and us lifting voices that are sharing the right information, and us sharing the truth as quickly as possible and as broadly as possible, because that's really one of the only counter weapons we have of this insane narrative machine that literally is making us all feel crazy in the midst of knowing what our eyes tell us, and in some cases, more importantly, what our discernment tells us. So that's what I got for you, Rick, today, brother.
Hey, Jeff, that's good stuff, man. I really appreciate that. Jeff, let everybody know how you could be reached.
Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG, and for everybody out there in a place that is freezing that's supposed to be warm, man, y'all be careful. Don't go nowhere unless you got to.
There it is. All right, love you, man. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Oh! All right, now Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Kicking around what's going on with John Lyon on the 1 and 2. Hey, what up, John?
I'm good, man. You don't know, just kicking off the week with straight vibes, man. You don't know, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. John, you don't like this cold weather, do you? Because you're from the islands, right?
Yeah, man, I'm a tropical person. I ain't used to this at all. Yeah, I'm ready to go back. I used to palm trees and coconuts. And
John Lyon on the 1 and 2, big dog. Bless all of what's going on, man.
Hey, man. It's Saudi is devastating right now. What's going on right now? Saudi, I'm fighting for my life right now.
So is this a sick day or an emergency?
No, Saudi, it's an emergency, Saudi. I had to put me a dog team together, Saudi. I had to put me a dog sled. I made me a dog sled, Saudi.
Yeah. A dog sled?
I got 4 mutts, 2 German Shepherds, 2 pit bulls. You know, we took we got a buggy from Kroger. and put some wood up on where the wheels at. So that made me a dog sled. I'm trying to get downtown right now, but it's so devastating right now. What's going on? It's bodies everywhere, shawty.
And what kind of dogs you got, Black Tony?
I got 4 months. I got 2 German Shepherds. I got a Coyote. And I got a pit bull. And I tied them up to the Kroger buggy with some wood on the wheels, shawty. But what's going on right now, I can't describe it, shawty. They said, Black Tony, don't leave your house. Because they said it's a 300 to 220% chance you're going to die, shawty, trying to get to the radio station. Because there's so much going on out here, shawty. It's wind, it's snow, it's ice, it's hail. Shawty, it's buses on the side of the road, shawty. Oh, my God.
It ain't that much wind and snow to the point where you need all them dogs. Or what? Did it just only snow on your street or something?
No, shawty, it's everywhere. It's all over the whole state of Georgia, shawty. It's so much death and destruction right now. I done saved people's lives for everything, shawty. It's just, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Wait a minute, what you mean you saved people's lives?
I had to save some folks that were sliding down the side of a mountain, so they slid off the highway and fell off a cliff. And I had to go down the cliff and try to pull them up. It was a minivan with some kids and some women in it. Can I just come tomorrow, shawty? Because I'm just, oh my God, I don't think I can make it.
What, and how many dogs? And what kind of dogs you have on the sled, and where are you located?
I got 4 months. I got 2 pit bulls. I got a Coyote. I got a German Shepherd. And I'm over here in the West End right now, shawty, but I don't think, if I don't make it, can you please get my check and take it to my grandma's house?
You what?
If I live, I'll be there tomorrow. I promise you, shawty.
Hey,
God.
Listen, if you don't be here in an hour, your check is going to expire. You need to come up to the station now.
Hold on, what you mean? You can't drop it off at my grandma's house?
Nope, it's got to stay here. It's going to expire. We need you up here in about 30 minutes.
Hold on. How a check expire?
Hey, they're going
to... You can't take it to my grandma's house?
Nope. What you going to do?
Can she come down there and pick it up?
And you got a bonus on there. You got to be here in about 30 minutes.
Okay, look. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Now, hey, now, real talk. Now, look, listen to me, sir. I need that check, boy.
All right, come on
up
here.
I need that check for real.
Come on.
All right, in about 25 minutes, I'll be over.
All right. And conditions.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the D and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. You know, Ricky, love is in the air. And one thing that really does my heart so well is when a man finally admit and confess that he loves a woman. And who am I talking about? Mr. Anthony Anderson. I reported this, son, and told y'all about this story recently. But Anthony was recently, y'all, on The View. And, you know, he was talking about his new show, The Star Search, because, you know, he has a new show, The Star Search. Remember Star Search back in the day? Where he was talking about the series on Netflix. And he was boasting about, y'all, the live vote, honey. Process of how, you know, one could tell, excuse me, Jelly Roll was crying during the performance, y'all. You know, it was just so touching. But nevertheless, y'all, after Anderson, you know, he talked about his turbulent divorce, and I feel so bad for his beautiful wife, Miss Alvina Stewart. Now, he divorced her back in 2023. But he was spotted, y'all, like I told you all the other day, at Netflix Golden Globe after party with TV host and radio personality Roxy Diaz. And here's how that went down.
Well, first off, we have been friends for close to 20 years. It's a beautiful thing when you can have a relationship with your friend.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that. And are we talking about a romantic relationship?
That is my lady, Sonny.
That's nice.
He admitted admitted it, y'all. And I told y'all, honey, he and Roxy are definitely a couple. Now, he said they've been friends for over 20 years, and he's been divorced since 2023. So, but I don't know how that went. But what really just does my heart right, and I think about my beautiful co-workers, in particular Alfreda's, we worked with Roxy. Roxy worked, she would deliver prizes with me on the promotions truck at the radio station in Dallas. And now she's a big star. And this is the second person, Ricky, that have left me behind that became big stars. Because we had another co-worker, honey, who left and went with Robert Sylvester Kelly.
What?
Yeah. We had another co-worker that left off and went with R. Kelly. I mean, they used to work at the radio station.
Did.
Yes, and Ricky, she left. Yeah, so this is a wonderful thing. So I feel bad for Alfredo. I wish that could have happened. Because
I am perfectly happy. I'm fine. I like what I do.
They do too. They're
I'm
big
happy.
stars. Well, yeah. But y'all from the same tribe, so that's why I kind of thought about you. But anyway,
same damn tribe.
That mean? I don't know what that even means, Gary. What
but anyway, congratulations to Roxy and the one that went with R. Kelly.
What? The shots.
Hey,
too
the one
cold
with R.
and too
Kelly.
early.
Hey, you talked to the one that went with R. Kelly?
I hadn't talked to her or seen her, and I guess she's purring around. I don't know, but
not purring around. Gary, go on to the next story.
Moving on. Speaking of love in the air, y'all, this is beautiful, y'all. Deion Sanders is speaking publicly, y'all, about his relationship with Karrueche Tran, y'all, and he says that she had a major impact on his life. Now, the Pro Football Hall of Famer, y'all, and Colorado Buffalo's head coach discussed Tran, y'all, during a recent episode, honey, of his show We Got Time Today with Roxy, y'all, explaining, y'all, that what stands out to him about his beautiful friend. Now, on the show, they're saying he praised Tran, y'all, in clear terms. Good woman, good person. And he said, y'all, when he describes her, she has added so much to his life and his days, honey, and his moments. He said, I am smiling. Now, according to Sandra, y'all, they're saying that the couple's connection has grown since they made their relationship public. That's another one that went public. Go public with these women. Don't hide them, honey. Let the world know that you're in love, honey. You got to shout that you're coming out, honey. They say the two confirmed that their dating status in a holiday vlog shared by his son, Shiloh Sanders, and Tran, honey, has apparently visibly happy, y'all, in the time since. So they are definitely happy together. He's claiming Karrueche now. She doesn't have to hide. They don't have to hide their relationship. They are happy. So congratulations to them, because we need more love in the world.
That's right.
We need more, and we definitely need more love, honey, from African Americans, honey, to African Americans. So thank God these men are getting with women.
From African Americans to African Americans.
Yeah, because, we don't need something anyway. But anyway, congratulations, honey, to all these wonderful people. I'm just so happy that everybody's in love, honey, because what the world needs is love.
That's right.
And one of these days, honey, it's going to knock on my door. But right
now,
is. I'm going to be saving my face for Jesus.
What you going to do when they knock at the door? Nothing. You're going to push them away.
Get on their nerves and run them off like you run everybody off.
The color today, honey, is Matador. On the high end, you say Matador, and on the low end, you say beautiful red. Y'all, that's the color for it. And that red means love, too. So look at Jesus.
Look at him. All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Y'all, the phones have been blowing up this morning, man. Y'all are real creative with these excuses. So let's hear a couple of the wildest ones. I'm talking about let's hear a couple of the wildest ones so far. All right, Brat, what you got?
Well, Ricky, I have
Mika in Houston.
No.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Well, some people are saying it's snow. Like, they use snow day as a way to call out. But really, like, I guess everybody is taking a snow day, you know? Like, some of the people with the best and the worst, people automatically take a day off when there's weather. That's a great excuse, but it's not even an excuse because, the whole world is having issues right now.
Right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
I just want to know if anybody can anybody outdo Black Tony? That's all I want to know.
Please.
Never.
Yeah. But the undefeated excuse will always be being sick because it's vague and it can make managers uncomfortable enough not to ask too many questions or be too nosy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Ricky, when you're giving that excuse, you got to give as little information as possible, but you still got to sound responsible and believable, because once you start over-explaining, that's when you mess it all up. And last year, workplace attendance in the U.S. was significantly impacted by high burnout. Millions of workers were making last-minute call-outs, and some people were revenge quitting and taking time out for mental health. Now, according to statistics, about 1 million workers are absent every day because of stress-related complications.
Yeah, but one thing which I got to realize, too, honey, life is stressful. But, honey, when you need to call out of work, first of all, if your call, your text, or email is a long paragraph, they say you already did too doggone much. So nobody, honey, needs a backstory, a timeline, and a supporting character at 6:30 in the morning. Which my thing is, I'm like, girl, I should just be able to call you, say, I'm sick, girl, bye.
Yeah.
Right. It's true.
You know?
What you think, Brat?
Well, you got to keep it general. I mean, the second you start naming symptoms, you done gone too far. Don't nobody want those details before breakfast and all this extra stuff. Just tell it like it is. Just keep it simple.
Right. Another good excuse to call out of work used to be car trouble. Remember, used to be like, oh, my car. But now with Uber, that's kind of lame. Unless, if you're stuck on the side of the road like Black Tony was today, kind of, with the dog. But not really.
But you know what? But one of my favorite things is, as a grown-up, honey, you could say, honey, now there's an issue at my place, and I need to handle it. Even though some people say, well, what's the issue? But, honey, it starts off, and it's short, and it's sweet, and you don't need to know all my doggone business because they said, honey, during human research, you just said you're sick. And that's that.
Right. So, yeah, if you're crying on the phone or typing in all caps, it's suspicious. So we want to hear from you this morning. What is the best excuse you ever used to call out of work? Now, did it actually work? Or did your boss see right through it? Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phones. Before we go to the phones, Gary, Alfreda's
yes.
Brat, what excuses y'all, have y'all ever had? I used to do it, like when I was working at Foot Locker. I would always call in sick during the Magic City Classic. Alabama State play Alabama A&M. The game is on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And my manager at Foot Locker told me, he said, you're going to have to choose between Foot Locker or the Magic City Classic. Guess what I chose? Boom, 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 boom. I was like, glad to see you again. I haven't seen you.
Now, I never really call in sick unless I'm sick, but I will call in late, and I'll say, honey, I got a flat tire. So that's my call in late thing.
Tell me when you was working at Wendy's.
Well, when I worked at Wendy's, and I was glad to go because that was my first job. But I don't bring up Wendy's, neither hell. You have to bring that up. Come on, Alfred.
Alfreda's Brat.
Yeah. I never call in sick because, we have the best job in the world, number one. But also, I tell you one thing I won't say. I won't say I'm sick. I won't say my kids are sick because I always feel like, what if I'm really going to get sick? Or so I won't do it.
Yeah, I don't really call in sick either unless I'm sick. Like, if I don't feel good, I don't feel good. And if I wake up late, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Hey, I woke up late. Can we figure something else out?
But, Brad, somebody told me you scared to call in sick because when you really sick, we call you and bother you while you off work.
Yeah, that's another, and I don't appreciate that. I don't. So I just don't even tell nobody my business. I'm cool.
Hey, Dave, too. Let's see if we can find those calls. Maybe we'll play those on the back end. Let's go to the phones. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
Hi, this is Nate. I'm calling from Tampa, Florida, right? Manager at work, right? So I have my employees call. So I have simply told my employees, when you call in, you don't even got to use your sick voice anymore. Just simply tell me you're not coming to work.
I'm calling from Montevallo, just south of Birmingham. A good excuse would be we don't get much snow down this way, just south of Birmingham, but if we do get some snow, I think a good excuse would be to tell your boss man that you had to build a dog sled out of a shopping cart, put some pit bulls and German shepherds in front with a lead dog named Lady.
My partner, my best friend, my name is Alfie. My best friend worked at the buffet with me and told the boss that a car fell on him. He couldn't make it into work.
My name is Joanne George. I'm calling from Birmingham, Alabama. I had an excuse that was really true. My grandchildren moved my false teeth, moved my dentures, and I couldn't go to work, and I had to call in for that because I didn't know what they had done with my teeth.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Not the teeth.
Lord Jesus. Come on, Birmingham. Don't do us like that. All y'all kids listeners. Oh, God, Birmingham. All right, y'all. I'm going to be taking more your phone calls. Y'all get at me. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Hit us up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, listen, many people around the country got a day off today because of the snow, but have you ever made up an excuse to call out from work? What are they saying online? Well, one of the things they're saying online is Mika in Houston said that she called out because she accidentally used super glue on her lashes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's bad. Now, Chris in Miami said that he lived near a small airfield and a pilot was drunk and landed on the wrong road and hit his car. Now, I would have to see the video for that. Now, the phone lines are still open. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. And this morning, we want to know, what is the best excuse you ever used to call out of work? Let's go to the phones. Good morning.
My name is Dee. I'm calling from Gainesville, Florida. Best excuse I used was pretending I totaled my truck and hit a deer to get out of a work conference and skip the second day of the conference to take my family to Disney World instead.
I called off on bereavement, so I didn't have to go in for 3 days, and I got paid.
Benicia Jackson, I'm calling from Detroit. The best excuse I ever used for calling off from work, I pretended I was at a pay booth, the telephone booth. This was back in the day. But I was actually in my friend's room. We had the fan going, and I stood in front of the fan and told them that I was having car trouble, so the fan sounded like it was noise on the street, and I wouldn't be able to come into work.
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia, and the best excuse I used was I had diarrhea. I used the bathroom all over myself.
My name is Kayla. I'm from Orlando, Florida, and this is true. The excuse that I use anytime I want to call off from work is have to do with anything regarding my kids. My kids are sick. My kids got in trouble at school. They got suspended. They have a doctor's appointment. So anything dealing with my kids is the reason why I'm calling out.
I'm calling from Miami, Florida. I'm calling. My mama had passed away already. I know it was sad. So me and my sister was working. So I called and told the lady, my mama had passed away. We going to the funeral to go to Martin Luther King parade.
Hey, Super Dave, look, I did. Now, look, I wasn't late to work, but I was late to class. I was a student finishing up at Miles College. Mm-hmm. I walked into class, and we had a choir director, Mr. Zebedee Jones. He from Mississippi. He don't play. He the bruh. Zebedee Jones. And he said, "Why are you late, Mr. Smiley?" The whole choir, because he didn't play no games. I said, "Hey man, turn music on, turn music." I said, "Hey, listen." I said, I had death in the family. He said, "Oh," the whole class was like, "Oh." He's like, "I'm so sorry to hear that." He said, what happened? I said, "It was my uncle. And hey, it's been, we got him a hearing aid, so he should be straight in a few weeks."
Death.
And I opened up my book and I just opened up the book. It took him about 2 minutes, Rock. It took him about 2 minutes. I looked up there. He had tears rolling down his face. Guess what he did, Rock?
What'd he do?
He dismissed the whole class.
You wasn't lying. You had death.
I had death. I said, "We're going to get him a hearing aid. He's going to be straight." I said, "That's that old double entendre." All right, party people, if y'all could not get through the phone line this morning, you can still drop us a message off at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Hey, coming up, y'all 9, got that mixed up in your head all day, and we got those man law violations. You don't want to miss that. Coming up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's Man Law Mondays. What up, Kate?
Hey, what up, Rick? So, yeah, I need all males, age 14 and above. Listen up. It's time for Man Law. That's right. Man Law. Because you got to know how to be a real man out here in these streets.
Right.
And you can't be out here violating and making other men uncomfortable. So let's start with something like, if you had a cookout, you cannot squeeze mustard on another man's hot dog for him.
Oh, man. Especially when they make that.
Unless he's missing an arm or both of his arms are broke.
No, both of them.
Cannot.
No, you can't do it if they're even broke. They got to be missing.
When your barber is lining up your beard or goatee, you can never look directly in each other's eyes. Not for longer than 2.5 seconds. An unintentional glance is all that is acceptable.
Look down.
Please
don't look up.
That.
Look down or to the side or just close your eyes, bro.
Speaking of barbershops.
And hold your breath because that nose breath be.
Speaking of barbershops, I had this happen the other day. If a barbershop conversation is going on about like famous chicks or whatever that everybody think is fine and dudes want to, smash, like You can't be that guy that says, look, I don't have an opinion, man. I'm married. You know, I only look at my girl like that. Man, shut your goofy ass up. Don't nobody want to hear that. Just play along. We know we know you love your girl.
Don't nobody
but just play
like
along.
That, but Rock T do it all the time. That's why I don't go to the barbershop with him no more.
It's 7 dudes in there all saying that, yeah, boy, Tiana Taylor, boy, that good. Boy, shit. And then here you come.
Man,
I only look at my girl like that.
I love Crystal and only Crystal. He got a picture of Crystal tattooed on his neck.
Man, you don't get your out of here. If you're at a restaurant with one of your homeboys, you cannot ask to wear his jacket because it's cold.
No, dog.
Man.
You can't wear another man's jacket.
No, you just got to freeze.
Somebody did that? Okay, somebody did that for real.
Yeah, somebody did. That's how it made it to the list.
How do
you cannot wear another man's jacket.
You can't do that.
Let me hold that coat,
then
dog.
if he take it off and drape it over you, that's the killing part.
Here's another one. Do not call another grown man to gleefully say, I'm just calling to be the first one to tell you happy birthday.
Oh, that'd be Super Dave doing that.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yeah, Super
call
Dave.
no man, tell him I want to be the first one to tell you happy birthday.
Yeah, I stopped answering. Super Dave called you at 12:01.
I want to be the first. I want to be the first.
Oh, my God.
Sound right.
That's just weird. That's weird and it's uncomfortable.
Man. Oh, man.
And here's another weird one. Don't go to Disney World by yourself if you're a grown-ass man.
Why not?
You cannot go to Disney World by yourself.
Weird.
Because it's weird and creepy.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I got you.
By yourself. And you also, as a man, you can't possess a stuffed animal.
You can't.
Why you got a stuffed animal, bro?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Give it to somebody.
Yeah.
And speaking of what you can't own.
Give it to a fine chick. You can pull a chick with a stuffed animal, though.
And this one is real controversial, too. But damn it, I'm sticking to it. A grown single man should not own a cat.
Nah, I can't do that, man.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm finna put him out there. Joe Torre called me last night, said he got about 20 cats. Comedian Joe Torre.
Okay, if you got 20 of them, that's just weird. That's actually less offensive than owning one.
Joe Torre, call the morning show, please.
Joe Torre, don't you ever.
Me and Joe Torre was on the phone roasting about them doggone cats last night, dog.
And Joe Torre is one of the most alpha males out there. If you've ever spent time around Joe Torre, he is one of the most manly men out there.
But he said he didn't go buy the cats. He said they just started coming. He started feeding them. So now he said he got about 20, 21.
I don't want to know no more about that. I'm out of here.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so 23 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, January 26th. Here's what's going on in the news. Winter weather is turning deadly across the country. At least 13 people have died as a massive storm slams large sections of the U.S. 5 people were found dead outside in New York City. Tennessee reported at least 3 deaths. Others were confirmed in Arkansas, Kansas, Michigan, and Texas. Authorities say the deaths underscore how unforgiving winter weather can be. They're urging people to take it easy, avoid risky stunts, and remember that icy roads and poor visibility can turn a moment into a tragedy. And the cold isn't just dangerous outside. More than 1 million customers were without electricity yesterday inside, and forecasters say freezing conditions could stick around in some areas through February 1st.
My God, today.
Yeah, and Ricky, with roads iced over and power stretched thin, National Guard units are now active in at least 12 states with the focus on keeping critical routes open and making sure help can reach people who need it fast. And airports across the country are still untangling a travel mess. More than 10,000 flights were canceled nationwide yesterday. Data shows this was the worst flight disruption since the early days of the pandemic back in 2020. In other news, Ricky, tensions are still high in Minneapolis after another deadly shooting involving federal immigration agents. Alex Preddy, a 37-year-old ICU nurse, was killed over the weekend. His parents describe him as kind-hearted and say the administration is spreading false claims about their son. Now the fallout is reaching Capitol Hill. Some Democratic senators say they will not vote for a $2 trillion funding bill if it includes money for the Department of Homeland Security. If lawmakers do not reach a deal by Friday, Ricky, the country could be headed toward another government shutdown. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Done a great job. Third down here over the middle. Cooper Kupp is in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Yes, sir. Cooper Kupp right there beating his former team, the Rams. Seahawks 31-27 over the
Man,
the
you know what,
Rams.
Rock?
What's up, man?
I ain't trying to distract. All of this time, I didn't even think about that was Cooper Kupp. When he ran that route and he did that little jig move.
Yes, sir.
I said he ran the route and had no idea that it was actually him. That's
yes, sir.
crazy.
He spent so many years in the Rams uniform. He was kind of throwing everybody off. But he's now a Seahawk heading back to the Super Bowl, man. And they will be playing the New England Patriots. But let me tell y'all something. Shout out to quarterback Sam Darnold. Like he said, y'all can keep doubting me if you want to. 346 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Here's what he had to say after the game.
I take it one day at a time. That's it. One day at a time, every single day. And like I said, to be able to do it with these guys out here, this locker room, it's a special group, and I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Appreciate it, Sam. Well done. Congrats.
Thanks, son.
In the first game, the New England beat Denver 10-7. Broncos, I know Sean Payton is beating himself up now because he should have kicked that field goal in that first drive, man. He tried to go for the fourth down inside the 10-yard line, didn't get it. Chip shot. Get your points early in the game.
While
Get
it
your
wasn't
points.
snowing that bad, wait till it snow real bad. Try to kick a damn field goal. Then the dude
points.
got his hand in there and blocked it. God,
Yes,
dog.
sir, man. And Stidham didn't do too bad, man. The backup quarterback, so they was in the game.
But they wouldn't have won anyway without Nick as quarterback.
With
Not
Bo
the
Nix?
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat them Seahawks. I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's gonna be tough to beat the Seahawks or the Rams. But Seahawks got in there, man. I think Sam Darnold. I don't know what I was saying with Sam Darnold. He's always good to have that one game, that one hiccup game that just like what?
Was he a Rookie?
No,
Okay,
man.
so
And
Sam
he won
Darnold
14
compared to the New England quarterback. What you think?
Wow, this year?
Yeah,
like this year, they're about even, bro. They're about even. Like for real, man. Drake Mayer, he's doing his thing over there in New England. But Sam Darnold, man, we won 14 games with this team. He won 14 games last year with the Minnesota Vikings. So I think he's the first player. I think he's the first quarterback in the history of the NFL to win 14 games in back-to-back seasons with 2 different teams.
Yeah. All right, we're going to see.
It's
going to be
it's
going to be a dandy.
Super Bowl 60. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 28 minutes after the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, thousands of fans of the late, great gospel music legend Richard Smallwood attended a music-filled homegoing celebration this past Saturday at First Baptist Church of Glen Arden near Washington. It was a 2.5-hour musical celebration filled with performances by Maurette Brown Clark, Yolanda Adams, and Vanessa Williams, and several others. Even the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, sang a little one of his favorite Richard Smallwood songs, "Center of My Joy." Check this out.
You're the heart of my salvation, hope for all that's true. Jesus, you're the center of my joy.
Wow.
God bless you, Richard. Rest in well-deserved peace. To the Smallwood family, we love you.
Brat, that's a real big loss to the gospel community. A big loss. Big loss. My condolences go out to his family and, to all of his church members and to the whole gospel community and everybody that loved him. Yep.
Absolutely. We all love and know his other songs like Total Praise,
yeah.
Angels, and Anthem of Praise, and so many more. Richard Smallwood passed on December 30th at the age of 77 due to complications from kidney failure in Sandy Spring, Maryland. May he rest in peace. All right, y'all. Moving on. A father is speaking out after his 4-year-old daughter became Cardi B's target following one of her viral NFL prediction videos. The little girl's name is Reese Donatelli. She's built a large social media following for her playful football picks, and she recently posted a clip where she randomly selected team helmets to predict winners in the NFL playoffs. Now, the videos are meant to be lighthearted, and they get a lot of attention because her picks are usually wrong. But one of her predictions seemed to have upset Cardi B, who's dating Stephon Diggs, who plays for the Patriots, and she had a harsh reaction after seeing Reese pick against New England, and here's how that went down.
That little white girl said they weren't gonna win. That I told ya.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. Really underestimated the pass.
Oh, funny. Funny.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Reese's father, Anthony, responded to the video saying, "That's my daughter. She's 4 years old. This is a lighthearted, family-friendly video where she randomly picks football helmets. Please don't direct profanity toward my child."
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she probably, yeah. Sometimes you have good intention to be funny, but sometimes it could come out the wrong way to the other person, but it's all good.
Yeah, I know she didn't.
As Gary would say, keep everybody, what Gary lifted up
Lifted in prayer, baby. That's all, honey. That's her soul, Jesus. Yes, Lord, honey.
All right, y'all. Last but not least, Tiana Taylor made her hosting debut on Saturday Night Live over the weekend. Man, she transformed into many different characters on the show. Like one character, she was a grumpy old man in a wedding reception skit, and the internet was impressed and praised her performance. In her monologue, Tiana also reflected on her recent Oscar nomination and parenthood during her appearance on the show. Check this out, y'all.
This week has been very insane. I was nominated for an Oscar for one battle after another. It is a dream come true. I've had the chance to do so many things in my life, from singing to dancing to acting to directing. And yes, I am currently in culinary school, chefing it up. Thank you. Hell, I even randomly won Masked Singer, dressed as a firefly. For real. And also, I am a mom. People ask when I sleep, but don't worry, I get a full 8 hours a week.
A week.
A week.
Not a day, a week.
And I can absolutely understand that. 2026 just started, y'all, and it's already been full of wins for Tiana Taylor. She won a Golden Globe. She got her first Oscar nomination, hosted SNL, and now the Jordan brand just revealed it's a third sneaker coming out with Tiana called the Air Jordan 3 Concrete Rose. So congratulations go out to her.
Brad.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to ask you. I felt a little offended, but it is. I know how you feel about certain things, but as much as you like Jordans and where all these Jordans are, and how did she come out with a Jordan first, and here you are the Jordan queen?
I'm not the Jordan queen. She been had Jordans, and everybody been wearing Jordans even way before me, and they will after
Really?
me. Yes, congratulations go out to her. I'm so proud of her and happy.
tried
for
it.
her. I got her shoes. She sent me some, and I love them.
Oh, they
That's
are
my
so
little
cute. I'm
sister,
looking
and
at
I got her
online.
back. Absolutely.
Oh, so cute.
Because I didn't know about Jordan until I saw you with yours, because I know you have such a large
Jordan
Jordan
don't
collection.
get out much. Jordan's been out since Jordan played basketball.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you don't watch basketball either.
I don't.
Oh my goodness. You been doing, Gary? Don't be messy.
But let me ask you something. It's interesting that she's got the Jordan shoe. Did her, because she wasn't her ex, her baby's father, wasn't he a basketball player? Did he have a shoe? Just asking.
I don't know. I don't know much about him.
I don't think he had a Jordan shoe, but I think
That's
he might have
what's
had a little-
up. That's pretty cool that she didn't play basketball. She got one. I'm just saying. Okay, never mind.
Wow.
My
I
girl
apologize.
Niecy Nash is doing something with Jordan too as well. So congratulations go out to her.
That's
Yes, indeed. She's like the new genie from before when it was like a genie with. You wouldn't know about that, Gary. Anyway,
Rocky, you know?
congratulations go out to them. What you say?
I was asking Rocky if he knew, because I know he's in basketball and sports.
Man, go
Well, I
on.
know.
Brett, go
You know what?
go
For
ahead.
more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you could catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with the praise mixed down. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning we have the current president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial, Hey, good morning, Mr. Mark. We happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Good morning, Ricky. All eyes today on Minneapolis, Minnesota, where we see playing out the militarization, the brutality, the carrying out of a campaign of terror against a great American city. It is so important today that we center that the United States Senate stop all funding for ICE. ICE is not an immigration enforcement operation. It is functioning, in my opinion, like a terror organization, carrying out sweeps on children, on families, on American citizens, and now people are dying in Minneapolis. And to boot, those protesters, including those elected officials who've been pushed back against this, have found themselves being investigated by DOJ. What is this? Russification of America? What is this? America becoming like communist China or North Korea? What is this? This is not the America we know, the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is not the America of our great Constitution and Bill of Rights. I'm asking each of you today to pick up the phone, to call 202-224-3121, and tell the members of the United States Senate, your senator, do not vote for any funding for ICE. ICE needs to be reformed completely, shut down and rebuilt. Rebuilt in a fashion that is consistent with the principles of American law enforcement and our Constitution. What we see in Minneapolis is not American. It cannot be normalized. We saw it in Chicago. We saw it in Portland. We saw it in other cities. This, Mr. President, this Trump administration is not correct. It's not right. And we as people must stand up to it. Today, we can put a stop to further funding for ICE by calling 224-3121 and asking the Senate to have the backbone and the courage to stand up for what is right. This is Mark Morial. This is the State of Black America Report. Follow me on all social media at Mark Morial and at Nat Urban League. And once again, I'll see you next week on the radio.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.